Welcome to L.A.M.P Tarot Readings, where tarot reads you. It's been a really long time and I'm excited to be back. I won't be posting every week or every month or giving you a time frame, but I will post as and when I'm inspired because, just a gentle reminder, tarot is not an obsession, it's a self-check-in tool. And right now I'm inspired to post this reading to give you guidance to the heart of being. There are 5 cards before you, and each card has a number at the bottom. So pick a card that you are drawn to in this present moment according to either the title of the card or the picture. Alright, the 5 pictures are beginning, passion, self-expression, cooperation, and unknowable. So whichever artwork you are drawn to in this present moment, please pick that. And the timestamps we provided below, and you can go straight to your reading. So I'll see those who chose pile number 1 right now. Welcome to your reading. This is for everyone who chose pile 1. If you were drawn to either the title, beginning, or the image, this reading is for you. Please note that your intuition, your intuitive messages that you receive as you look at the cards are also part of your reading. So as you look at the cards, your own personal experiences, what you're going through right now, might just flash right before your eyes, and note that that is part of the reading as well. So as the heading mentions, as the picture shows, this reading is all about change, which is a major arcana card, which is right in the middle of your reading. Another major arcana card is order. So order and change is the main theme in your entire reading, which coincides beautifully with the beginning, right? The card that you actually chose. So you're now going through a new phase. There's going to be opportunities that's going to be presented for you for change, okay? You are being highlighted to look at your imagination, whatever intuitive messages that you receive, whatever imagination that comes to you just randomly. It's not random, it's there for a reason. It's because you are now going to break through the routine order and create your own new order based on your imagination and your refreshing ideas. So you can see now a child is being born out of the stagnated old ways of thinking, old ways of looking at things, old ways of doing things, right? You're just breaking free from that. You're going to be refreshed with new imaginative ideas and thoughts. That is a beautiful change that's coming to you. It's a beautiful opportunity to go through that, and your heart is yearning for this new beginning because you are done. You're done with being frozen. You're done with this being stagnated, not moving anywhere or doing the same things over again. That does not inspire you. That does not tap into your imagination. That does not feel refreshing. That just feels draining and tiring, and just done with that. So the entire reading is all about new beginnings, and that is all I have for you guys. A very quick self-check-in where your heart wants you to know that it is now ready for new change, and it's up to you to make a change. Thank you, and I'll see you again next time. Welcome to your reading. This is for everybody who chose pile 2, titled Passion. Either you're drawn to the image or to the title. This reading is for you. Before I start the reading, please take note that apart from what I'm saying, if you look at the images of your cards, in overview, whatever comes to you is also part of your reading. So what is your heart yearning? It's either yearning to break free from a relationship that is currently in, or it's yearning to do a job or a career, a work that is truly inspiring, truly your passion, not just with the money or for any other reason, but truly because you love doing it, right? So that is what your reading is going to be about. So I'm going to talk, whatever I'm saying will either reference a relationship or reference a job or work that you're currently doing that is not fulfilling. Okay, so here you can see refresh. This card is about breaking free from the stagnation, all points of view, all ways of viewing things. Okay, if it's a relationship, everything is just, it's done, it's over. You're ready to ignite the spark, ignite the passion that has already died from this relationship. It's why you need to move on from it, because you're no longer satisfied, and therefore you're grateful for this experience nonetheless, because it's taught you so much. It's taught you what is it you exactly want in a relationship, and you're now ready to use that rose that's in her mouth to aim and to set the intention for your next future partner, next future relationship that is truly going to ignite this passion, ignite, this chemistry, not just physical chemistry, but chemistry in the sense that where your body, mind, soul, spirit all is in alignment, right? Energetically, physically, emotionally, and all of that. So that's what you're actually passionate about, and that's the kind of partner you actually want, and you're manifesting it. For those of you where this reading is about a job or a career, it's done, it's over. Whatever you're doing, it's just boring, it's not inspiring, you're doing it for all the wrong reasons, and therefore you need to move away from it so that you can truly feel satisfied through the passion that your new job is going to bring you, and set the intention for that fire, for that desire to manifest in real life. And manifestation is not about thinking and overdoing it, it's just about having that intention and letting it go, and let the universe bring about the change for you. And that's about it. Thank you for joining me in this reading, and I look forward to seeing you guys next time. Welcome to your reading. This is for everyone who chose pile 3, self-expression, expressing your true authentic self. Before I begin the reading, please take note that whatever intuitive messages, flashbacks, or flashes that you see as you look at the images of the cards and the title of the cards is also part of your reading. So here's the overview of all your cards, which I'm now going to go through. So you have separation. This separation is not moving away from somebody, literally. I feel like this separation is moving away from your false self, the identity that you have so strongly associated yourself to be you, like the sheep, but you are actually a very powerful wolf. Not to say that a sheep isn't powerful, but it's to say that that's actually your false identity. It's a facade that you have put on, the face that you have shown to the world because you are afraid of expressing your true self. You're afraid that you will be lost, confused, because it's an unknowable card. Like, that is the main card, the major arcana card. This is the high priestess in the major arcana, and it's the unknown card. It's like there's some mysticism that surrounds this card, because the hidden aspects as a veil, right? Like, you're just afraid of the unknown. You're afraid of what, because you have no control of the unknown. It is just an intuitive freedom that flows, and because your ego cannot control, your false self cannot control this aspect of you, and you are afraid of losing control, and therefore you are afraid of expressing your true authentic self. But your heart is yearning to express its true self, right? And it's saying that you can seek cooperation from other people. It's a teamwork. It's not something that you do by yourself. And the more you are authentic, the more you stay true to yourself, the more you will find your true tribe, people that you truly resonate with, that you vibe with, will come towards you. They'll be drawn towards your true self, because you'll always question the kind of people that you associate with and you attract, and you don't really vibe with them. And that the reason is because you're not being yourself. And this reading is a reminder to be your authentic self, to own that true self-expression of who you truly are, and to let it free, to let it go, and not to deceive and to be deceptive. I mean, obviously this is not something that you're doing consciously, it's unconscious, and it's why your heart is bringing this message to you to let that go, because you are only holding on to that aspect of you because you can control it. But your self-expression lies in your ability to trust, to let go, to go with the flow, to intuitively express whatever it is, and not to be afraid that you will lose people. You won't, because in the middle of the card you also see number 3, and 3 is a very significant number for you, and this is the third card in the reading as well. And 3 is all about self-expression. Ironically, the number is about self-expression. It's about being your authentic self. It's about communication, expression of your true self, right? And not to be afraid of the unknown, because sometimes you need to let the unknown be unknown until it's known, okay? And to let go, basically. And the last card, departure, right? You can see departures, basically leaving, moving, reinforcing separation, but in a more positive way. Is letting you know that this departure is going to be beautiful, departing from your fake, unreal ego, and to own and bloom into this beautiful person that you truly are within, and to let and set yourself free. So that's a summary of your reading, and I hope it's useful for you guys, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my next reading. Thank you. Welcome to your reading. This is for everyone who chose pile 4. Whether you were drawn to the title, corporation, or the image, this reading is for you. Here's an overview of all your 5 cards. Please take note that apart from what I say, whatever that the image inspires or messages that you receive as you look at the cards or the title is also part of the reading. Now, I feel this reading is all about going towards a new experience with a group of friends, literally a vacation or like an expedition, a voyage with a group of friends, because it's with teamwork, right? It's cooperation with friends, and the lessons that you're going to learn and the satisfaction that you will receive through this experience. I feel like it's time for you to choose a hike, maybe a hike or a not just a normal touristy experience where you just travel to eat and to shop, but more to spend time outdoors in nature, okay, like to trek in a mountain or to go through some difficult challenge. Through this experience, you will learn to persevere, because you see this bird, it's so beautiful, it's so colorful, and it's in winter, right? It still didn't give up. It's going through a very tough time right now, where there's all the trees are white. I mean, there's barely any leaves, there's barely any life, but it's persevering. So through this obstacle challenge that you go through as a voyager, this can be literal, where you literally kayak or you sail or you go through, but it's not. It can also be metaphorical, right? Voyaging through the universe. In this case, there's no literal ocean here or a river here. It's like a vast universe opens up to you through this voyage, where you open up to yourself and you experience a new way of living and being, and where your compassion is awakened through your experiences with the different wildlife that you encounter, and also with the teamwork, the members that you're traveling with. And it's going to be very refreshing. You're going to gain new lens, new view. Your childlike quality is going to be awakened through this experience. And you can see 2 children, right? One baby face here and one little girl here. Your childlike, your heart is desiring, it's yearning for this childlike quality that you have, but you'll be awakened through this cooperative voyage, this expedition, this travel that is going to be very inspiring for you and refreshing for you, and just going to be reborn anew, afresh you, and you're going to be very, very satisfied. And this is going to be you at the end of this expedition. Look at the amount of beautiful enduring power, self-assurance, like very, very self-assured, knows and is ready to conquer the world, because you know exactly what you are going towards. And this experience is going to bring that for you, and your heart is yearning for this experience through this new travel. And that's the end of this reading, and I hope it's been useful for you, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my future reading. To your reading, this is for everyone who chose pile 5. Whether you were drawn to the title, the unknowable, or the image, this reading is for you. Before I start the reading, please take note that whatever intuitive messages and flashes that appear before you are also part of this reading as you look at the cards and the titles. This is an overview of all your 5 cards. This is a very beautiful pile, simply because this is all about the unknown, right? It's all about the spiritual aspect or the conscious aspect of life that is becoming consciously known by allowing it to first be unknown. Sounds like a mystery and a riddle all by itself, but that's what life is, right? It's to allow your intuition to take hold and to take precedence of your life and to go with the flow, because life and the universe works in a very perfect way, and every experience will bring you closer to that truth, which is where clarity comes in. Alchemy is the magician card in the traditional tarot, and if you can see all the elements here, the fire, right, is asking you to bring into harmony. Your heart is yearning for these elements in your body to be in harmony. Fire is your willpower, your drive, your passion, your inspiration. There's water, which is all about your emotional body, your emotions and your feelings. And then there is the plants and earth, which is all about your physical well-being, and the sword, which is piercing through all this veil of these elements and coming into balance with the sharp eagle's eye. Right, a magician is able to use the tools that helps one through the journey of life. The tools are your elements, and once they are in harmony, they are in balance, it helps you to access. It makes you feel grateful, and obviously that brings perfection to everything because of how you see things and your intuition, your guiding light, right? Which is like the moon card in the traditional tarot, and then you have the high priestess card. It is this intuition, this moon card, that helps you to access the unknown, okay, and which will bring greater clarity in your life. So whatever it is that you want to know or you want to experience, or your deeper questions, thought-provoking questions that you have, allow them to be as they are, and allow nature, allow your experiences to unfold naturally through your intuition and through your being grateful for these experiences and learning more about how you can balance your mental, physical, emotional body through these elements that are represented by the elements. And all of these, they will help you to access the unknown, okay? And yeah, you'll bring greater clarity to all your experiences that you have in your life. And this is very, very beautiful, and your heart is yearning for that, you know, that alignment, that state of well-being where you're not just overtaken or overpowered by one of the emotion elements. For example, air, it's just your thoughts, right? If that is just so much owning your life and governing your life, then what about your willpower, your drive? What about your emotions, right? Everything needs to be in balance for you to gain clarity. Everything needs to be in balance for you to appreciate and to be grateful for your life experiences. Everything needs to be in balance for you to see the perfection in the universe. Everything needs to be in balance for you to access your intuition, and everything needs to be in balance for you to see to gain greater clarity on the unknown, which is basically waiting for it to be known at the perfect time. And that's what your heart is yearning, and I look forward to seeing you guys in my future reading. That's the end. Thank you so much.